Imagine this, you type a simple sentence, hit generate, and within minutes you've got a complete, ready-to-publish video. Script, voiceover, video clips, subtitles, the whole package. Sounds like the future, right? Well, that future is here, and it's called Invideo AI. But here's where it gets even more mind-blowing. You're not stuck with generic voices anymore. You can clone your own voice so the video sounds like you. And if that's not enough, you can have it instantly translate your video into any language, even languages you don't speak. I gave it my own cloned voice in English, and then, with one click, made myself sound fluent in Spanish. I can barely say, Buenos dias, yet here I am speaking Spanish like a local. Then, I tried German. And honestly, the possibilities feel endless. So here's the big question. What can you actually do with this? How does it work? Are the videos good enough? And the one you're probably wondering, can you monetize them on YouTube? Stick around, because I'm going to break it all down for you, step by step. Let's dive in. Idian Sharfen. Alright, so as usual to get started, you do need an account on Invideo AI. You can sign up for a free plan to follow along this video. I will leave a link for you down below now before we generate a complete video in order to clone your own voice, as well as then translate it to any other language. You do need to turn on the beta features in Invideo. Here's how you do that. First of all, click on your profile, then go to settings. Then as you can see, you'll find beta features right here. Simply turn on that button just like this, and then you're ready to roll. We're now ready to generate our video. The way we do that is by simply telling it what you would like to create when doing so. Make sure that you've got the Model 2, 1.59分, 0 selected, so that you get the best version. As of right now, so here's what I'm going to start off with. Create a 2-minute video about why Amsterdam is the best city in Europe. Use a mill voice, make it entertaining, include a joke in the intro. So right there, you can get very creative. You can tell it whatever it is that you want it to make, and it will do so. As soon as you've got that covered, you can click on generate a video right here. It's now going to analyze what you told it to do depending on the prompt that you gave it. That might take a few minutes, but usually it's pretty quick. Next up, it will ask you a few pointers. So it will ask you what kind of audience you have in mind for the video, for example. Travel enthusiast, culture buffs, or adventure seekers. The look and feel, for example, inspirational, bright, or clean. And then the platform. So I'm going to stick to travel enthusiast. With the look and feel, I'm going to go with bright. And then for the platform, I'm going to stick to YouTube. And then you can click on continue right here. And this is where it's actually going to generate the entire video for you now. Once again, depending on what video you're making, that might take a few minutes. So I'll get back to you as soon as this is done. Done. All right, it's done. So what I'm going to do right now is show you the video. By default, I have not changed anything yet, just from the prompt that I just made. This is the video that I created. Hey everyone, if you're thinking about stealing hearts, you might as well do it in Amsterdam. Because let's face it, once you visit the city, steals yours anyway. Today, I'm diving into why Amsterdam, often crowned the queen of European cities, truly lives up to its title. Now, that is pretty crazy. However, the voiceover is not mine. I want it to be mine. So in order to do that, we must clone our voice. We can do that by going back to the homepage of Invideo AI. And then on the left-hand side menu, you want to click on Voices, which is under Plugins. And now you can see that I have already cloned my voice 99 days ago. But in order to do this, you want to click on Add Voice, and then follow the instructions that appear on the screen right here. So you want to submit a file of at least 30 seconds of audio with your voice, where you mention this sentence right here, which is basically you giving permission for them to clone your voice and use it in your projects. And then that will just take a few minutes, and you'll have your own voice available right here. Now what is important is the name that you give it. So I've named my clone voice over Yuri, which means that if we go back to the video, I can now change it by telling it to use Yuri's voice. Here's how you can do that. So you've got this command box right here, which is basically a prompt editor. So you can simply tell what to do, and it will then do that. So I can say change the voice to Yuri's voice, and then just like that, I can click generate, and it's actually going to change it to my voice. And that goes for anything you want to do with this AI video generator. You can tell it what to create. So if you would like to have a different opening shot, you can simply tell it to do. So for example, our video is starting with the shot on the street, but I can also tell it to change it to a drone shot of Amsterdam, and it will then do that automatically. Now, that means you don't need any technical skills or whatsoever to get videos done. And as you can see, it says it changed the voice over to Yuri's voice. So let's find out if it actually did. Hey everyone, if you're thinking about stealing hearts, you might as well do it in Amsterdam. Because let's face it, once you visit the city, steals yours anyway. And there we go. That sounds pretty good. And that's in English. It's my voice. So you've got the option to change anything you want by simply typing it in the box. But you can also manually edit parts of the script or any media. Clips, by clicking on edit from there, you can search for a better fitting clip in the search bar, select the clip you want, and then simply replace it. The same goes for the script and music. If you want to do that, click on edit script and then remove or add anything you want. This makes it extremely easy for anyone to edit the video, even if you don't have any experience. Now over to the next step, which is brand new. I can change this to any language. I'm going to say, change the script to Spanish. Use Yuri's voiceover and put it in Spanish, then click generate, and what you'll see it do is simply change the language to Spanish in my voice, which is a language that I don't speak. So in the meantime of that generating, I just want to let you know that you can do this in Japanese, German, French, Spanish, Spanish Brazilian, Portuguese, Italian, Hindi Korean, as well as Quebec French, and there's many more languages coming up as well. All right, the big moment is here. Let's see if I speak Spanish. Now, I guess I do. I mean, cannot judge the quality of the Spanish translation, but for all my people that speak Spanish, let me know in the comments down below if this actually makes proper sense, but it does definitely sound Spanish to me. So that is crazy. With that said, if you want to see how you can fully create and edit the script, the voice over the clips, etc., I recommend you check out my 18-minute full Invid AI tutorial. It has over 150,000 views. It has everything you need to know. I'll leave a link to that in the description down below. So that is just the implementation and how you can do it. Let's now talk about if you can monetize these videos and if they're actually any good, like will they get you any success? In my opinion, the video quality is pretty solid, especially if you think about the fact that it's done quickly. It can be done in a language that you don't speak. You don't have to spend time finding clips that you can use in your video. So you kind of don't need any technical skills, which is a huge benefit for people that have never made videos before, or for people that know how to make a video, but they just want to save time now. Does it work for any type of video? And is it a full replacement yet? No, I don't think so. But that also doesn't really matter, as there's already plenty amount of things you can do with this, plus it will only get better from here. Anyway, it cannot replace videos like this one on the screen yet, because this one right here is made by an actual human being. So she went to the city, she made a vlog, she talks about the food, she's actually eating it, stuff like that. The AI video generator cannot really do it in this video format yet, where it's kind of like a POV video. It can definitely make a video about Valencia, but just not in this style yet, where it's actually sitting on the plane and stuff like that. But luckily, there's many other content formats for which it works wonders already. In my opinion, these mainly include information-based videos. Now, these can be travel guides, these can be history facts, videos about animals. There's a lot of concepts that you can think about. I recently generated a video about golden retrievers with Invideo AI, and it was about things that you should know before getting one. And what I can now do is figure out where people are buying or like golden retrievers the most, and then translate that video into that language, upload it for that market, because there is one. Baden Archelofen, 5 billion people in the world that speak English, and that leaves another 5 billion people that you cannot reach in English. You know, Mr. Beast actually did that concept. Did you know that he has channels in all languages? So, he started doing this, as you can see, 3 years ago to grow his audience and influence. So simply said, translating his content unlocked a huge income stream in other parts of the world. Now, all of that brings me to the final question. Can you monetize these videos on YouTube? The answer is yes. I have done this myself. I am doing this myself. It works. The finished video definitely meets the requirements of YouTube monetization. Now, there was an issue that I saw coming a couple of months ago, and that's the fact that there were not so many voiceovers available on Invideo AI. Nor could you upload your own voiceover? Because if that stayed the case, everybody would be using the same voice over and over again. Upload it to their own channel, which means there's the same voice on hundreds or even thousands of channels, right? So luckily now, because you can clone your own voice, you can use your own voice, and issue totally disappeared and became irrelevant. And this whole concept of AI content is definitely growing. There's this channel right here, for example. It's called Blue, which is owned by Queelcop, a big YouTuber. All of this stuff is fully done by AI. There's just like an AI character, like an AI cartoon kind of up on the screen. And these videos get millions and millions of views, 6 million views, 5 million, 4 million, 4 million in a month. So if you are not sure if AI content actually works, it definitely does. 9.59 分. So if you've been on the fence, wondering whether AI-generated content can actually work, let me be clear. It does. The numbers don't lie. There are channels right now pulling in millions of views, and over $100 Kelvin a month, all powered by AI. And now, with features like voice cloning and multi-language translation, the playing field is wide open. This is your chance to create content that connects with people across the world, in their own language, in your own voice. If you want to try Invideo AI for yourself, I've left a link below so you can start with a free plan. Test it, play around, and if you're ready to take it seriously, the paid plans start at just $20 a month, giving you full access to the most powerful features. With that said, click right here to watch my full Invideo AI tutorial, where I'll walk you through every trick, tip, and strategy you need to know. I'll see you there. Let's make something amazing together.